Hey, what's up, Bryant? This is Josh. Just shooting you a quick video here, just to kind of go over some stuff. I guess like we have to figure out what we want to start with targeting wise. Like you guys say that you do HVAC and plumbing, and then you also want to target excavation. We need to first start on things that break it down, right? So you do already have a website, right? So it's possible for this HVAC website to be able to gain traction. I also plan on building another website for HVAC in Belleville, Illinois, so that it has a local GMB, Google My Business profile, located nearer to what customers are looking for. So, for example, if somebody types in heating and cooling Belleville, Illinois, it's best to have an address within Belleville that you can associate with. If you know anybody that lives in Belleville that might want to let us use their address to build a lead gen off of it, we can get into this map pack pretty quickly, as long as we get enough people to give us some Google reviews. And I'll pay to have a bunch of links built out to get us into this map pack here. But that's that's just here. So like if somebody searches for heating and cooling Belleville, Illinois, the first company to show up organically, which is what I try to get all of my customers for, to rank organically as the #1 spot, is it's archwaycooling.com. This is their website. I'm not sure if you're familiar with them, but I've got a tool that tells me how many people come through their site. They've got 53 referring domains. They can be beaten. It shouldn't be too hard to beat these guys. It just might take 6 months or something like that to beat them organically, right? And so the time to start is as soon as possible, right? Because you'd have to be able to beat these guys. If you wanted your V1Comfort to catch up, you have 4 referring domains, and you would need to get up to 53 referring domains minimum to match them, to get up close to the #1 position for that keyword. They're getting 71 people to their website a month. You're doing mostly word of mouth, like you said, so you don't have that, And so another thing to kind of keep into consideration is I also looked up HVAC Edwardsville, Illinois. There's good search volume for that. HVAC Belleville, Illinois, there's 50 people. Heating and cooling Belleville, Illinois, there's 50 people. So there's about 100 people looking for heating and cooling in Belleville. HVAC Edwardsville is 40 people. I still have to do AC repair. Belleville, Illinois is low right now, of course, because nobody's typing into Google that they need their AC repaired, right? Furnace repair, I don't know if I have that up here, but there's people searching for furnace repair, but it's only like 10 people right now. But this Archway is searching at #1 in Belleville. They're organically #1. And then Edwardsville, Hoffman Brothers is organic, right? So if we do HVAC Edwardsville, Illinois, we come down here and we see that Peters Heating and Cooling, right, and Hoffman Brothers is in the map pack, and they're rated #1 organically. So Hoffman Brothers is getting 24 people to their site per month. So they're not like swimming in people coming to them via Google's, location system. And so I build out location pages for each nearby city to see if there's any search volume for it, right? So like if we do HVAC, Alton, that's a big city, right? So there's 20 people in Alton looking for HVAC, an HVAC person. I'm looking at the difficulty right now. The difficulty is 8. It says that's easy, but it can be, you got to beat out the competition. So if we do heating and cooling Alton, Illinois, only because it's a large area. Yeah. So it's 20 search volume, 0 to rank. So I build out a location page for Alton. I build out a location page for Edwardsville and Belleville on your website to try to get it to rank organically on there. It just could take months, 6 months, to get up to that #1 spot, for this. And so what I would do in the time being, if like I said, if you know anybody in, like for instance in Belleville, right, that has an address in Belleville that we can use as an address, right? It won't show publicly like where their address is, like it doesn't show their address physical address here. I can make it so that it doesn't do that. It just says Belleville, Illinois. So your person who you get who lives in Belleville would be able to avoid being located, as the address for that lead gen. So what I would do is I'd build out a lead gen in Belleville, right? And then we would build out, a way to be able to get up in this map pack to beat out Archway faster, hopefully faster, maybe closer to 3 to 4 months instead of 6 months. It could be faster than 3 months for the lead gen. But for you to rank organically, since you would have to rank V1Comfort solutions organically because you are associated with the Alhambra location, so you're not close to anybody. So V1Comfort. Now you can rank on the Google Map Pack. It's more expensive the further away you are from the location that you're servicing, right? And so it costs to be able to build out links to that. You've got 30 Google reviews, which is great. Get more. And I'll also need help getting reviews for the lead gen that we create for that. But it just kind of depends on what you want to do. If we're going off of your heating and cooling website, let's see, who's another? Peter's Heating and Air Conditioning, Edwardsville, Illinois. They get only 9 people to their website. But they're not number 1. They're number 3 organically. So they're getting 24. They're getting 9, right? They're still in the map pack, though. Peter's Heating and Air Conditioning is still in the map pack up here, along with Hoffman Brothers. So it shows that organically ranking up here is getting them more traffic because they're in that number 1 spot. So if you're interested, this is just HVAC now, right? Like I've got a whole other, I've got plumbing, like for instance, here's some of my research. Plumbing, plumbers, O'Fallon, Illinois, plumbers, Fairview Heights, Illinois, right? I want to take over the Metro East as far as plumbing is concerned, and be able to feed you guys plumbing work too. And so I'm building out a separate lead gen for that. I've already got the address and the GMB profile for it. And so I'm working on that. It takes time and money to be able to build out content. And so if you want me to do stuff to your website as far as getting it to rank, right, I charge based on the amount of essentially links that I have to build out and the amount of content that I have to put on the site. You have some content, which is good. There's words on the site, which is content, right? And so you service these areas. What I would do is probably build out an Edwardsville page, build out a Belleville page, put content on it, and try to rank it. That costs money. To get 53 referring domains, that costs, money to be able to get those links. And so when it comes to me building my lead gens, it takes longer for me to be able to get you guys leads, but the way I charge for that is on the lead basis. It's like if you get a $5,000 job, HVAC, bid $5,500 for it instead of $5,000, and I get the 500, right? I get the 10%. That's how I work myself into lead gen related stuff. And it's good for me, and then I don't really have to worry about charging my clients, right, a certain amount of money to be able to get them to rank. I do it all myself, and I get paid on commission kind of. And so that's my ultimate goal. But temporarily we can get you ranking. It just it costs every month to get this site to rank for Belleville, Illinois, right? Just for Belleville, Illinois, it could cost like $500 a month to rank, for Belleville in that number 1 spot. And it might take, 3 to 6 months to be able to get that number 1 spot. Because you can't just, when you're starting with just 4 domains here, 4 referring domains, Google looks down on and frowns upon you all of a sudden having like 50 domains a month later. Can't do that. You have to build it out, slowly. You can get 40 domains in a month, but it has to be over the course of a month, and it can't be really powerful links or else they'll slap you. So this is a precursor. Let me know if you want to hop on a Zoom call and do more of a deep dive and kind of go into more detail on all this stuff. So just let me know what you think.